Welcome to the Flying Shapes tutorial. In this episode I'm going to show you how to use the tape tool. There are like two scenarios when you might want to use it. I'm just going to show you how to use it technically first, and then I'm going to show you a scenario where you might want to use it. So we bring up the menu, click on the tape tool button, and now we have it selected with both controllers because it's a two-handed tool. And what it does, maybe you know taping from, for example, car modeling. You have to imagine it like having a duct tape that you can just fix anywhere in the virtual space. So instead of having to fix it on real surfaces as you would in the real world, you can just like attach it to space itself in VR. And so since I want to like control with my right hand, I'll click with my left hand, click the trigger to start, and now the red part of the tape is attached, or is fixed, so this is not going to move, but I can still change the direction with the right hand. So this lets me create straight lines, but I can also, because I have this great distance, so I can make very gentle like curvatures here, but I can also move back to making straight lines, can create a curvature again. I always keep my left index finger pressed to really attach, like as if I was attaching a tape here. And so this is a very handy tool if you want to be very precise, not yet with curves, but with something between the sketch lines and the curves. It's also a very useful tool for reviewing, so that's the use case I want to present to you later. You can stop at any time, so it's going to stay there. I can continue from there to attach it anytime, no problem. And let's say I want to start somewhere else, so now I have my left controller swipe to the left, and then I have this result. It's a broad curve. It actually has CVs, so you could export it and reuse it as a B-spline curve in another application. But it has these features of having straight parts, having curves, and you can actually start moving it again, but this is not what I want to show here. So now you want to continue, let's say in this direction, so I can start again here and add another tape, just the same way I did in the first place. And okay, maybe let's finish here again. Swipe to the left, and now I have my two tape lines. If I want to change them, like I said, it's exportable. I can still be in this case, but then I have to hover one of the CVs and press the grip button to take it and move it. So you see it is actually a smooth curve that results, and I can still adjust it. I can move it like I would be able for any curve that I can create with the curve tool, but this one has a width and it has the possibility to have different edges and curves along the virtual tape. Okay, now so I've prepared something in the meantime. You see this orange dot that indicates I've loaded something. I have indeed brought up a completed model, and let me just navigate through this. You can of course also like scale it up to real size, or well, this is a toy, but scale it up and move around it in the room, but for the recording it's easier. By the way, you can also here scroll up and down to scale the tape. And now let's say, well, I want to let me reconsider what this edge looks like. So now I can say, okay, I think I want it slightly different. So I start here by attaching the tape to the model and say, okay, let's maybe change the curvature here a little and make it a little more smooth. So this is actually how what people do today with like clay models. And this is what you can do in Flying Shapes in VR, save it, export it, use it directly. And at the time we add the multi-user support, you can actually do this in parallel with different users who can work together in the same environment, also from remote locations. So this is one of the very cool features of the tape tool. So you can start, like, use it in the design process to design something, to get started, or you can use it as a review tool like this when you have a model and you want to like make slight changes without having to go into the model details. You see there, it's simple, but it's already a bit complex. But like this, everybody can essentially like attach this tape and make the curvature look a little more like it's intended by, for example, design management. So this is one, or these are the two use cases that we see for the tape tool. If you come up with anything else, we are very happy to learn from you. And so far, yeah, I hope you're productive with this tool. Let us know how you like it, what you do with it, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.